and welcome to Back to the Music on Extreme Radio with Christina Ferragamo, myself, Kat Monroe, and we have the best DIY music videos for you from around the world today. Lots of good stuff with us.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of great stuff.
Before we head to the video show today, I was watching some old MTV videos and the old MTV VJs and stuff, and you know what I really miss? Do you remember when they used to have new videos come out and everybody would have world premieres? And you would sit in front of your TV and put the volume, walk up to it, put the volume up, not with the remote.
I'm trying to remember the world premiere.
And sit there, and like when Michael Jackson's first video came out,
those
the big
like
videos,
Thriller and that
world
stuff.
premiere
They're like
videos.
a film. Yeah. Okay.
And you'd have parties and popcorn. We don't do that anymore.
I know.
We need to set a time.
There's too many distractions. It seems like there's too many options. We only had one option back then, and it was a TV and whatever they chose to show us.
And the videos were rad.
And whatever they chose to show us, and now everybody's kind of got their individual little TV sets that they walk around with.
But wouldn't that be cool if like everybody got all excited about a certain video that was going to come out?
Yeah, that's really
new band video, sit there and watch it.
It's really cool because it brings people together.
Mm-hmm. We should try.
Gives us something to look forward to.
Yep. Something to look forward to. What's going on the January 12th in Hollywood?
January 12th, we have John Frier's going to have a meet and greet at Pop Obscure Records in Hollywood. And I spoke with him, actually me and you met him for the first time a couple years ago.
That was a while ago.
We went to LA and he had a band called Silver Ghost Shimmer.
Yes, that was such a cool show. That was Dragonfly in LA.
Okay, that's what it was. And oh god, the music was so beautiful. He's actually, he's a musician himself and he's also a producer. And he has the Black Needle Noise right now that is his new, it's been his sort of project for a while now. But that's what he's going to be promoting, his Black Needle Noise Before the Tears Came. And
vinyl?
Yes, vinyl. And so you guys can show up and actually meet him, chat with him.
And what is John Fryer? Should we tell him what John Fryer does in case they're not familiar with what he's done?
Well, he's a producer. He's produced Depeche Mode,
9 Inch Nails,
Love and Rockets,
Cocteau Twins,
Modern English,
Peter Murphy,
Jesus Jones,
Swans,
Yaz,
and Wire. Some good stuff. I remember that Yaz song. That was
that's just a few of the many. And you guys need to go down there and
Pop Obscure Records.
Yes,
on Hollywood Boulevard.
So he'll be there to chat. You can meet with him. I mean, you can chat with him. You can ask him any questions. Just say hi and check out his new album. So today,
and we're going to post the flyer too, right?
We are going to post the flyer. We're going to post the flyer right now. We're going to show you in a minute. And we're also going to post it with the video, with this music video. And also, I wanted to say, we are going to actually show you right now a video of his, which he's actually singing. And it is I Face the Wall, and it's Black Needle Noise, which I've told you before. He actually produces the music, and then he has various singers that sing with the music.
That's really cool.
But on this particular video, he actually sings, and it's really a beautiful song. In fact, I heard it years ago, and a couple years ago or a year ago, and I really loved it. It's such a beautiful song. And then so I was actually chatting with him today, and he told me the little bit of the background story about the video, which was he was in Istanbul 2 years ago, and he left right the day before they end up bombing in Istanbul and Turkey.
That's crazy.
And this video is a homage to the beautiful people of Istanbul. So it's called I Face the Wall.
that was a cool video. I like the whirling dervish guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that was way cool.
They actually, the reason they whirl, it's the symbolism behind it is to bring humans together with nature, and it's a really beautiful idea. It's like the energy, the whirling energy.
I would get dizzy from whirling and just fall flat on my face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've done that before without being dizzy. So
Yeah, they've done it for so long that it's like they become really great at it. I actually did like an essay before in my English class and with Rumi. He's a poet, and then I kind of looked up.
I love Rumi sayings. Yeah, mm-hmm.
And I looked up the whirling dervishes, and it's just kind of a beautiful energy, and it's cool the stuff that people do in their own unique way of becoming one with the universe and nature. They may call it different things, but it doesn't matter. We're all thinking the same
We're all
thing.
spinning in our own minds.
Yep, it's all about
This next
love.
video is from a band called Big Mess, and it's called Waterfall. But Big Mess, the singer of Big Mess is Chad Carrier, good friend of mine. I love Chad. Thank you for sending me the videos. As well as he used to be in the band Easter in the 80s with Danny Dean. Yeah, Danny Dean. So if you get a chance, check out the old Easter videos. They're really cool. But anyways, this is Big Mess out of Southern California. They are playing January 11th at the old Cayucos Tavern. We're in Cayucos. I'm not sure where that is. Cayucos, California. But they are playing there, and they play all over. And they also actually have a new single that they're working on with Jack Grisham. He's in it, and I don't think I can say much more about that. But it's going to be good. So check out Big Mess, and this is Waterfall.
Sitting in bars, sound. Make the rocks tumble and fall.
Oh, that video made me laugh. Thank you guys for sending that. We need more videos like that. Just people having fun and doing fun stuff.
It is great. So, okay, so am I doing the next video?
Yes, you are.
Okay, well, this video has a little bit of an introduction because we actually saw this band, Excessive Visage, when we were in Berlin, Germany 2 years ago. And we went to, what's this, Sage? The Sage Cafe. Is that the Sage Club? No, the Sage Club in Berlin, Germany. And it would just so happen to be a night where they had live music, which was so cool. And so this band, Excessive Visage, Larissa Blau is the lead singer, and they are a German band. And this song is so amazing. Their music is so amazing. Her voice is like silk that just flows over this sort of very... Gosh, it's almost like a prog rock. I don't want to put it into a category. You guys can sort of make your own assessment on what it sounds like to you. But she actually makes the music that seems a bit like with a jazz influence. And you know how that can sound a bit like...
A fusion. So it's like a fusion.
Right. But she kind of, her voice sort of flows with it so well that it makes it so cohesive and so beautiful. And it's kind of like two energies coming together, which is so rad. And so this video is called Surface Distortion, and it is by Excessive Visage.
really cool stuff. Talented kids. You said from Germany?
Germany. We were in Berlin. I don't know if they come from Berlin, but they're in Germany. They're a German band. Their music, do you see what I was saying? About...
Smooth.
While the video was playing...
Shoegazer-ish. It's like that shoegazer style.
Yeah, and I was talking about craft work. It reminds me, because we were just actually having a conversation about how bands, when they utilize all the different sounds, like they use the traditional instruments, but they still utilize different sounds that make
the young kids have more tools than we had back then, and it's nice to see, like you said, where they use the old stuff, but then they use all the new stuff as well, and it makes for a really good combination.
Yeah, it makes just a lot of layers, and her voice is so beautiful.
Like
it's
butter.
Really great. Yeah, which reminds me that the video that we saw with John Fryer too is really cool because. He actually sings in that video I mentioned earlier, and the cool thing about he has such a great voice. It goes so cohesively with his music too. And the cool thing about John is even though he's got a great voice and he's very talented as a musician, he still has the sort of sharing ability to want to bring in other music or other singers, other musicians, and share their talents as well.
I love that when any producer or anybody, especially if they've been known, they've been out there and they've done it themselves, I love when they do that and they bring more to the table. It's great.
Yeah, and it means that you have a true respect for music, and you have a true respect for the art, and you have a true love for music because you're not like hoarding it all to yourself. You're sharing the energy, and that's really cool. And so I really love that. And what I wanted to say as well is one of the guys, and I forgot, so I'm going to be silly at this moment, but it's not that big of a deal. One of the guys in the band, in the Excessive Visage band, he is actually in another band called Griminy. So if you ever want to check them out, they're really cool too.
Same style of music?
Yeah, it's a little bit more eccentric, almost like a Kraftwerk. It reminds me of Kraftwerk, their band. They don't have Larissa as singing, but they do their own thing. So if you ever want to check out Griminy, that's pretty cool as well.
Griminy from Germany?
Griminy from Germany. Okay, so moving on.
Moving on, we have our goth duo from Alaska. They are Alaska's only goth band. They have like a radio show or something they do.
Yes, we saw that a while ago.
Yeah. Cliff and Ivy, and they have goth. So do you know the name of the radio show? I meant to look it up.
No, here's the funny thing. A couple years ago, they actually connected with us on our network. And I think they're friends with like the goths, our goth DJs like DJ Dingbat and Mange. I think they know them as well. They have their own community.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So we were actually tuning into their stuff a few years ago, and then when you brought us this video, we're like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
it's Cliff and
they
Ivy.
play all over too. They tour all over the United States. I just saw in December, I think December 8th, they played somewhere in LA. And next time they come back, I'm going to have to go check them out again. But this is Cliff and Ivy with Reincarnation.
Underground, your physical existence.
That was a rad video there by Cliff and Ivy. It's Alaska's only goth duo. And I saw Jatan Dimon in their little cameo.
Yeah.
From Jatan. Yeah, I love that lady.
You guys know, yeah, her and Rick Agnew actually have their own little duo band that they...
The Rick Agnew band, and then she also has the Jatan Dimon Quartet. We'll have to get one of their videos in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she does some really cool gothy stuff. Love that lady.
Cool. Yeah, so, oh gosh, and we were just noticing too, I was like, oh my gosh, she's not even wearing a huge jacket.
No, I think that was in Alaska. That's too cold for me. I'm a California girl. I like my warm weather. I need a sun, I don't want a snow day. I want like a Sunday to go land the Sunday, ice cream Sunday and a Sunday.
So, our next video is a band from Australia, and they are called Crystal Cities. They're from Sydney, Australia. And they are actually an independent band, and they say if you send them messages, they'll chat with you.
That's the best when bands get involved with their fans and stuff. More you guys, well, a lot of you guys do that, but it's really good that you do that.
Yeah, because then people can connect with you, and it is important. That's like what we do too. Like we like to connect with people.
Well, without fans, you don't have your band. Who's gonna come see you if you don't have fans?
Yeah, yeah, and then when you have a more of a personal connection, it makes people actually want to hear your music more because then they feel like that connection. It's just human nature. So the next video is really cool because it's them going through this maze, and there's really cool statues, and it's really unique. They call it kind of like dream rock. That's
dream rock. That's the genre.
That's what they call it. Yeah, and you'll see when you hear the music, it does have that dreamy quality. So the name of this video is called Binary Eyes by Crystal Cities.
What if all that we see is just patterns made of binary? Everyone
rad video there. That'd be a good Halloween costume. Paint me up like plaster. We could be statues. That'd
I
be
know, it
kinda
was
rad.
beautiful. It was really cool. And we want to remind you guys too that like these videos are so beautiful and so amazing. And we love all different types of videos, just creativity.
Like all the ones in the backgrounds there. You can see them all.
Yeah, it's just creativity is the most important part of it. Like it doesn't have to be super like over the top or anything. Just the creativity of combining the lyrics to your music.
Mm-hmm.
And making a video that sort of flows with that, and that brings it all together. It's pretty cool.
You can use puppets. Or
yeah, I know anything.
Puppets
just anything.
or other people.
Like the
or
Thunderbirds.
The Thunderbirds, yeah. Thunderbirds go.
That would be a cool one. But sometimes people, I think, get a little overwhelmed. They think, oh my gosh, I can't do all that. But we were just saying.
You can do it.
Well, some people can. Some musicians actually have that knack to put their own videos together, and editing sometimes can be a little bit tricky. But if you would like to have somebody else do it and make it affordable.
Director.
Yeah, we actually, we were saying this, and I know this to be true. Go to your local, either universities or local
music schools or community
colleges,
production colleges and stuff.
Colleges. Even the private ones or the just local community colleges, and either probably you can maybe go to the admissions office or
they have bulletin boards. Go put it on the bulletin board that you want a director
in the building,
film, and they'll do a student project on it sometimes.
Exactly.
Might not even charge a thing.
You could go into the building because I'm back in college, so you just go into the building, like the art building, the fine arts building, and find the areas, and they do have the little bulletin boards where you can pin like your cards or maybe a little paper. Remember the papers that you pull the little tab off and it has your phone number?
Oh yeah,
I see those.
Take one. Yeah,
I see those for tutoring and stuff. So you could do that. Just say, hey, I'm good at putting together videos. I edit. I need
or if you're a director looking
that's
for
true.
them, yeah.
I was like a little backwards for a minute, but you can say, hey, I'm a musician or I'm in a band and I need somebody to help me with a video. And here's my number.
But start making videos again, because we need more.
Well, but that would be helpful if you don't think you can do it yourself, and it's probably either super inexpensive or free, because they could probably do it, like you said, for a project.
Credit. Yeah.
So and the cool thing is too, it's our community of artists working together. We all support each other.
Yes.
So
where
that's
do they
the
send
most
the video
important.
to once they have it?
Once they have it, they can just upload it to our site, to the Extreme Network in the video section. And we always check them out. In fact, we were just going through some today, and I think the next show we'll have a lot of them. We'll be showcasing a few of those videos that people have submitted, so that will be fun as well. So, is the next video you?
Oh, the next video is Never Age, and it's a band called Avenue Army out of San Diego. I believe they just played the Carmen Bar not long ago, and I'm not sure where they're playing it. I was looking at their page. You can go to their Facebook page and check it out. But Avenue Army, they posted their video on my Facebook page, so thank you guys for that, and here we are, we're going to share it now. Cool.
And we're back.
That was cool. Avenue Army, and that was Never Age band out of San Diego.
That was cool. So I'm going to present our boys from England again, Henge. They are a really cool band with very, very unique videos, and their live shows are super popular. They have like a cult
Are they
following.
theatrical?
They're the ones that did, remember the aliens?
Oh, yeah,
And then
yeah,
the frog and all that?
Oh, yay, okay, more like that.
Yeah, they have a really great live show, and they have like a total cult following. So, I don't know if you said, did you say that cult following? That pretty much.
I think
is what
so.
they're
Yeah.
supposed to- I think that's what it's called. But yeah, because they have their followers that go with them everywhere.
That's good.
loved it.
Not groupies. Well, yeah, maybe groupies.
I guess you can call it anything, huh? Whatever. It doesn't matter what it's called. They just have a lot of people that love to
They have
go
a lot
see
of
their
love,
shows,
yep.
their live shows, and you can see why, because they have a very great imagination, and their videos and their live shows are very entertaining and really cool. So the next video is from Henge, and it's called The Great Venusian Apocalypse.
Woo! I like that video.
We got sad.
Yes, we did. So it is kind of sad. I like the little alien guy.
Well,
he's the keyboard player, right?
He's the keyboard player, so that's his planet, because these guys are aliens, just like I am and she is. And so he was talking about his planet, Venus. And actually, you know, the funny thing is Venus was a planet like Earth. You can read about it in NASA reports.
So that was almost a true story.
Yeah, because Venus was, they say, as much as, evidence that they can come up with.
Like a dead Earth, right?
Well, the thing is there's sulfuric acid and they were closer to the sun. So it evaporated the water. You have to have water in order to have life. And so evaporated a lot of the water. And then there was made sulfuric acid and just different types of atmosphere that made no life be able to exist. As we know, who knows? There could be life existing because life comes in all different forms.
Yep.
And
Can live on different things.
There's
Yep.
microorganisms that can live in like acid and all kinds of crazy stuff. So we don't even really know. But just in case that happens here, because that's actually the greenhouse effect.
Yep.
I heard actually that Pleiades is going to have a new planet. Is having a new planet forming. So we can always go back to my planet.
We can go there.
Pleiades.
Yep. Oh, they're all tall and gorgeous like you. All the Pleiadians.
No, that's in a NASA report as well. You can look it up. Pleiades is actually forming a new planet. So.
Okay, now we're coming back down to Earth, so we have more videos.
Bummer.
I love that, though. I know. I can stay in space all day, believe me. Okay, this next video is a band from the UK. They are the one that sent it to me. Rats from a Sinking Ship is the name of the band. They have a new EP coming out called With Love and Violence, and I believe it's supposed to be out this month, end of this month. But the name of this song is called Cursory Rhymes. Just take a listen, take a look, see if you like it.
Sent by Jesus, spreading diseases. I blow them to pieces, show them no mercy. Don't bow or curtsy. I'm trigger happy, you know I'm bloodthirsty. I'm North Korea, I'm a puppeteer. I'm a volunteer who won't cohere. I'm a Rakaran, I'm a Valiant. I'm the bogeyman, I'm the Taliban. I'm non-compliant, inventor of trident. Told to be silent, just like a migrant. I'm banned the bomb, I'm a protest song. I'm the guy who says, can't we all get along? I'm the aggressor with a loaded Beretta. Whatever, I'm B for Vendetta. Law enforcer, police informer. The new world order, I carry out torture. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, blame it on immigrants. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, blame it on immigrants. I'm the cure for cancer, still got no answer. Obey your master, a two-bit gangster. I'm Jehovah, I'm overexposure. I'm the death squads of Coca-Cola. The Fourth Reich, a soldier of Christ. A 12-year-old boy who goes to school with a knife. I'm depravity, I'm an amnesty. I'm your fantasy, I'm humanity. I'm a magistrate, I'm Islamic State. We liberate, we incarcerate. The hammer, sickle, a lick spittle. I'm unofficial, I'm non-committal. I am Gaza, I'm a martyr. Suicide bomber and disaster after. I'm a massacre, people trafficker. I'm the drought and famine in Africa. Grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them into Afghanistan, then marched them out again. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them into Afghanistan, then marched them out again. I'm a savage, I'm Mohammed. I've been branded, I'm heavy-handed. I'm a mercenary who kills under pressure. I'm a conscientious objector. I'm the invader and a traitor. I am the animal liberator. A drug dealer, millionaire. An overdose victim who took bad gear. The original species by Charles Darwin. I'm an alien, I'm a Martian. I'm the royal family. I'm Her Majesty and every homeless subject nationally. I'm a pagan, a Freemason, held the Dark Lord. I am Satan, the Nazi party, a one-man army. I am the Illuminati. Row, row, row the boat gently cross the sea. Send a gunship, sink them all, they're only refugees. Row, row, row the boat gently cross the sea. Send a gunship, sink them all, they're only refugees.
Rats of a Sinking Ship from the UK. Pretty cool little video there.
It's fun.
Yep.
It's reminds me of South Park.
The little
It's cute.
characters.
I like it. It's cute.
I like the aliens, but you know.
I love the aliens, of course. So, okay, the next video, I think I told you a few, shows ago that I actually correspond with Tony Manila from Manila. What do you call that when people? I'm having a blank out moment when people.
Production.
Yeah, it's not that. It's public. Public relations.
Public relations. I was close. I was
starts
close.
with a P. I feel like I need to get my Mad Libs book out, get my adjectives. Okay. So, anyways, so Tony Manila, and so he actually sends me a lot of bands. And
Yeah, you get good stuff from him. He sends you really good
really
stuff.
cool stuff. In fact, the Binary Eyes, that one was from Tony Manila as well. And Henge was a combination of Tony Manila and Mike Bennett. So this band is from Scotland. They're a Scottish band. And so they are called the Filthy Tongues. And the name of the song is The Ghost of Rob McVie.
Like fish around the ghost of Rob McVie. He said this place has been gentrified, shot in the head. They're just comparing handbags here. This place is dead, dearly departed. And sawdust swept away. The grabs at the jukebox, or where the jukebox used to be. And the water relief, and the water relief, and the water relief keeps rolling by. And the water relief, and the water relief. And the water relief keeps rolling by. Cried a million tears for him, all the women in this town. Though he had gone, he said, his smile could still light up the room. And the water relief is rising, so they say. One day these waters are gonna wash us all away. Here from time to time just returns to make the case of how simple life and death can be with that smile upon his face. But we'll be around the jukebox, or where the jukebox used to be, with our smiles lit from below, you and me and Rob McVie. And the water relief, and the water relief, it's gonna keep on rising. And the water relief keeps rolling by. It's gonna keep on rising. And the water relief, and the water relief, keep on rising. And the water relief keeps rolling by. It's gonna keep on rising. And the water relief,
They actually got Scottish, the album of the year in Scotland.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so
That's way
pretty
cool.
cool. Mhm.
Yeah, cool video there. I like that. Does remind me of back of the 80s MTV videos, kind of like that, yeah. Gotta watch more of those. I like watching that. This next band is the Hajj. They're a Southern California band, I believe, originally from Greek. The two brothers, Greece, not Greek. They're two brothers, Greece. Yeah.
Greece is Greek.
Two brothers, and it's the Hajj, and they're currently on tour with the Radolescents, I believe. They've just played a show Friday night at the Doll Hut. They're playing on the 8th of January, Tuesday, at the Knockout in San Francisco. On the 9th, they're playing at the Blue Lamp in Sacramento. And the 10th, they're playing Eugene, Oregon, Lucky Club or Lux Club. And they'll be back home in February. On February 9th, they're playing with the Radolescents, Narcoleptic Youth, and Mad Parade at the Doll Hut. And this video was made by, we were talking about people make videos. Sean Hart is from Tartar Control. And he made the Tartar Control video as well as a bunch of other videos. And he does acting, all that kind of stuff. But he did this video for the Hajj. They filmed it at Doll Hut Studios, where I record my Look What Cat Dragged In podcast. It's on Tuesdays, 9 o'clock on extremeradio.net. So check that out. But they did the video there with a lot of people that frequent the Doll Hut. So check this out. This is the Hajj. Where Are You Now, I believe it's called. And that was Klepto. Love those two guys. Love you, Freddie Phil. Great guys. Like I said, they're responsible for the Doll Hut Studios. If you want to go record your stuff, go to www.dollhutstudios.com.
That's cool. So we would just want to remind you guys too, this Saturday on
January 12th, 6 p.m.
Go to LA to Pop Obscure Records, and you guys can go hang out with John Fryer. It's an actual meet and greet, so he's there to chat with you, and you can buy his Black Needle Noise album, which is really cool because he's
Vinyl.
Yeah, and so he's got so many cool singers, and the music is amazing. So that is it's going to be a really fun thing. And he's a really cool guy. I've talked to him a few times, so has Kat. And so that will be a really fun event, and we're going to be there too. So this Saturday. And so we will see you next week on Back to the Music with a lot of new videos, and I think we're going to be showcasing some of the videos that people have been sending us.
Yes.
So we might be playing one of your videos. So tune in next week to Back to the Music with Christina
and Kat.
We'll see you then.